Hello, my lovely students. How are you? Today we will complete Unit 6, Going Green for Mega Goal 3, Conversation and Listening. Today we will listen to a conversation between Jasim and Ibrahim, and then we will ask and answer some question about the conversation. After that, we will listen to the information about glass recycling, and finally, we will identify some new vocabulary. Let's start with the conversation. What do you think our conversation will be about? Look at this picture. Excellent. It may be about recycling. Do you think recycling is important? Sure. It's very important and essential. It reduces pollution and it also saves our natural resources. Now let's listen to the conversation to ask and answer the question.
That was a great garden barbecue, but there are soda cans everywhere. I'll help you clean up. Where do you keep your recycling bins? Nowhere. We don't recycle. You don't recycle? Why not? I don't know. It's just always seemed like it would be a hassle. Don't you think it would be a good idea to make the effort? I guess. I do feel kind of guilty about it. But then again, does it really make that much of a difference? Are you kidding? Recycling reduces energy consumption, lessens air and water pollution, and saves landfill space. It's a no-brainer. I just don't have the patience. It seems like a lot of extra work. It's so much easier to just chuck everything in the garbage than to sort it by material for recycling. That's a lame excuse. Recycling is a piece of cake. It becomes automatic before you know it. I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll start to recycle. Great. Hey, why are you throwing that can in the garbage? Whoops. Old habits are hard to break.
Now, what's the meaning of a hassle? It means something that is inconvenient to do. Inconvenient means not easy. I guess an unenthusiastic way of agreeing with someone. No-brainer, a question or problem that has an obvious answer or solution. Check, throw out. Lame, bad, or inadequate. A piece of cake, very easy. Now, are you ready to answer these questions? Okay, number 1. How does the subject of recycling come up? Jasim and Ibrahim are cleaning up after a party and there are soda cans everywhere. Number 2. What are some reasons Jasim gives for recycling? Jasim said that recycling reduces energy consumption, lessens air and water pollution, and saves landfill space. Why does Ibrahim say "ops" at the end of the conversation? Because Ibrahim accidentally threw a can into a garbage rather than recycling it. Now we will listen to the information about glass recycling and then we will answer true or false.
Did you know that it takes 1 million years for a glass bottle to decompose? This is not surprising when you consider that glass is made mostly from silica, which is basically sand. Think of how long the average beach lasts. Yet tons of glass bottles and jars are simply thrown away each year. This is completely unnecessary as glass is 100% recyclable. The process of recycling glass is quite simple. After recycle bins of glass are collected, they are taken to a recycling facility where the glass is separated by color. The glass is then cleaned and crushed. The crushed glass is called cullet. The cullet is shipped to a manufacturer who melts it at temperatures of about 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit or 1,500 degrees Celsius to form liquid glass. This liquid is then poured into molds in the shape of glass containers. This simple process conserves both energy and natural resources, and produces far less pollutants than manufacturing glass from all new materials. Consider these statistics. Manufacturing glass from recycled materials saves 68% of the energy and half of the water normally required in the manufacturing process. Glass produced from recycled materials reduces related air pollution by 20% and water pollution by 50%. Recycling one glass bottle saves enough energy to light a 100-watt bulb for 4 hours. So the next time you consider throwing a bottle of soda in the trash, think again. The glass containing your soda today could be the glass containing your salad dressing next month. If we want to live on a healthier planet, we need to recycle the materials we consume.
Now, who can tell me, is it true or false? It takes 500 years for a glass bottle to decompose? Excellent, it's false. Why? Because it takes 1 million years. Very good. Number 2, glass is made mostly from sand? True. Number 3, glass is not 100% recyclable? Of course not, because glass is 100% recyclable. Number 4, at recycling facilities, glass is separated by size? Of course, it's false. Why? Because it's separated by color. Crushed glass is called colored? True. The manufacturer melts the glass at 500 degrees Celsius? False. 1,500. Number 7, the liquid glass is poured into molds. Molds means form. It's true. The last one, glass produced from recycled materials reduces related air pollution by 500%, by 50%. It's false. Related water pollution by 50%. Now, pronunciation. Thought groups are meaningful phrases within sentences. They are usually made up of grammatical phrases such as relative clauses and nouns, verb and prepositional phrases. There is often a slight pause between thought groups, listen and practice.
1. It takes 1 million years for a glass bottle to decompose. 2. The process of recycling glass is quite simple. 3. This simple process conserves both energy and natural resources. 4. Recycling one glass bottle saves enough energy to light a 100-watt bulb for 4 hours.
Vocabulary. Number 1, relying. Relying. Relying means depending on. Relying means depending on. Number 2, utility. Utility. Basic service supplied by a business or facility such as electricity or running water. Number 3, bold. Bold, strong and courageous. Committed. Committed, dedicated. Dedicated. Perspective. Perspective, a way of seeing something. Harsh. harsh, severe or difficult, enormous, extremely large, sacrifice, sacrifice, a loss of something for a specific purpose. Do you understand, my dear students? Okay, take care of yourself and goodbye.